Welcome to King Said So, Africa's one land, one language, one currency, one army on King Said So. Africans can unite. Your Pan-Africanist podcast. Enjoy.
Man, not again these physical scuffles and confrontation that are happening again between the EFF and the ANC. The EFF looks like it's the common denominator at all times when it comes to these scuffles in council, this time around in the Ekurhuleni council. Let's watch the video quickly and I'll come back with my thoughts. Peace in Pan-Africanism to all my African brothers and sisters. Welcome back to King Said So. I'm your host, Kagiso Hlongwane Zinjiva, Mr. King 053 Easy Imali Enengi Nengi. And we're back at it again with another one. This time around, we go to the Ekurhuleni Council where... Hi, man. There has to be something wrong with you if you are the common denominator at all times. And I'm not going to sit here and praise the EFF at all times, of which you guys know I love my EFF so much. But I think when it comes to, because the blaming game will always come here, the EFF I watched the interview where the EFF members are saying the ANC members started, the ANC members say the EFF members came to us, we had to defend ourselves, and all of that. I'm saying this and I want the EFF to listen carefully to me because I'm the advisor, the national advisor of the EFF, self-appointed, I must say. There are people in South Africa who are sitting on the fence whether to vote for the EFF or not. I want to call them the clever blacks. I meet them at work. Most of them I meet them at work. I say, who must we vote? They say, no, we're not voting for the ANC. Then I say, are you going to vote for the EFF? They say, no. I say, why? They say, the EFF is too radical. There's no order in the EFF. And then they make an example about situations that the EFF was kicked out of parliament and all of that. Other people, they don't understand what is going on. They don't see the bigger picture. For EFF lovers, we will be happy to see, okay, our EFF members are standing up for their rights. They are protecting their women because some women were beaten up with their from the ANC side. I'm sure they're gonna claim the same with the EFF. Some people don't see the situation for what it is, that the ANC was trying to change the legislature. It was bringing a new vote in there, and the EFF did not agree, and so the ANC is trying to bully them again with their numbers in the legislature and all of that. People will not know that. They're just going to watch this clip and say, the EFF is problematic. And I wanted to say this to the EFF. Going forward, up until the elections, minimize the activities that give people reasons not to vote for you. And this also goes for all the other political parties like the ANC. The ANC is good with scoring own goals. We know that the ANC, every week we're going to get an own goal. Every week we're going to get an own goal. So minimize activities that bring the EFF to a bad light. I think the CIC needs to speak to his members and say, listen, I know we are disagreeing with whatever, but let us not find ourselves being in a physical confrontation situation where we're going to look bad in the eyes of the public, especially those people that I'm speaking about who like the EFF but kind of still skeptical of voting for the EFF. You guys will tell me on the comment section if you agree or not. Some of us are radical, we fight for what we believe, and I believe the EFF is that type of an organization where they don't back down for nothing. But like I said, if you are the common denominator every time when it comes to such scaffolds like this, then clearly there must be something wrong with you. I'm not ignorant to that fact that if the DA is always fighting people, or always having a racist situation, and then come back and say we are not racist. I mean, all the black people that have left the DA are saying the DA is racist. So the EFF must refrain from this, man. Refrain from this. Women are there. One day people are gonna get hurt, because sometimes you take it as a fair fight. It's a small scuffle in what you call in legislature, in parliament or whatever. But at some time you'll never know. Someone might just throw a chair and the leg of the chair hits a lady in the eye, and someone loses her eye, or someone passes away, someone is choked and passed away, someone is tased by the security. You'll never know what will happen. For me, I'm saying let's avoid by all means this type of situation. My father said the way to avoid a fight, and my father taught me this. If you've been listening to my channel, you know my late father, may his soul rest in peace. He said, don't throw the first fight. The first punch, excuse me. Don't ever start a fight. He told me, I was in a racist primary school in Limpopo, a place called Alma. Google that place. Oh my goodness. I see now that they've got a black principal. I'm so impressed with that, because when we were there, it looked like there was no hope of black people ever infiltrating that school. There wasn't any black teacher. Black people were cleaners. That's it. All the teachers were white. So and African. So my father, because we got into so many fights at the boarding school, my father would always say, my son, don't start the fight. Don't throw the first punch. But if they throw the first punch, make sure you finish that fight. That's how my father was. He was like, don't let anyone bully you, but you also do not bully anyone. You understand? So I'm saying that to say this in my closing remarks. The EFF has to be careful. It's campaigning time. It's the brand of the EFF is at stake here. It's already shaky in most people's eyes and other people's eyes. I'm not going to say most people, but every vote counts now. So even with the behavior that you have in gatherings, it makes people to say, but the EFF has changed, the EFF is doing well, or the EFF is worse and whatever. So for me, they need to refrain from this type of actions. I don't know. You guys tell me on the comment section, what do you think about that stuff? I'm disappointed, actually. I'm disappointed with this, man. From the EFF and the ANC. I'm very disappointed. I'm very disappointed that our political leaders, imagine if they can fight physically, then what should a normal person do in an argument at a tavern, in an argument at a mall, in an argument at a taxi rank, in an argument at a school? That's the example they setting, that if you don't agree with someone, throw your hands. I totally condemn this type of attitude. I don't want this type of activities from our EFF members, not from our EFF members, from any member of parliament or any political leader. It is wrong. You need to lead by example. We need to call a spade a spade. Like I said, if you are the common denominator, then there's something. Then you need to look at a self-reflection and say, but there's something wrong we are doing also, that we are always attracting this type of situations. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. If you are new on the channel, you're making a mistake, you need to click the subscribe button and then follow me when I go live tomorrow, 9 o'clock, Friday, the 1st of March, 9 o'clock, I'll go live so that you can win a t-shirt, a Pan-African School of Economics, Technology and Agriculture. I'll be giving out 10 t-shirts once the channel reaches the 20,000 mark. I'm going to give away 10 t-shirts to 10 lucky winners. I already have 3. I want to give 2 more, so that more might just be you. Make sure you are tuned in and make sure that you're always participating on the comment section and telling me where you're watching us from and everything. So thank you so much for everyone for the support that you are giving me on the channel. I appreciate the words of encouragement on the comment section. Really, I see the growth. I'm very impressed with the growth. The channel have already surpassed my expectations, but I know the goal that we have and the dream that we have is bigger than this channel is bigger than me. To build the first Pan-African school here in South Africa, it's going to be a crazy mission that we have to go through, but I'm sure we're gonna go through. We're gonna make so much progress. I'm dropping good news for you guys. I was supposed to get some type of letter that I was to share with you, but I did not get it yet. But I will get it and share it with you guys, and I hope we can celebrate together for the progress of the Pan-African School of Economics, Technology and Agriculture. Well, until we meet next time, don't forget to pray, and after you pray, stand up, African child, do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace in Pan-Africanism. I salute you.
Black Heart, the Hustle Continua, 100% good quality t-shirts, made to inspire your goals and dreams. T-shirts are now available at an affordable price. Place your order now. 068-473-6908. Instagram at Black7576. Facebook page Black Heart.